What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. Hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the debut album from the band Cruciamentum, entitled Charnel Passages. This is released on Profound Lore Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of England in the UK, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very traditional, pummeling style of death metal. Yeah. My first introduction to this band was their 2011 split with the band Vasalith entitled Eroding Chaos Unto Ascendant Flesh. The minute I had heard Cruciamentum's side of that split, it only piqued my interest and made me want to know more about what this band was all about. And upon looking into more about Cruciamentum, I then soon realized how much of a big deal this band was in death metal's underground. I mean, this is one of those bands that has a really awesome cult following, but there's a reason behind that. They make death metal that just speaks to the listener, and they really have a deep love and passion for what they play and what they do. And it showed in their early demos. 2008's Rotten Flesh Crucifix, and probably my favorite demo of theirs, 2009's Convocation of Crawling Chaos. Just some really incredibly played death metal, expertly crafted, but pretty much no frills to it. There's no additional music styles trying to get thrown into the mix. This is just pure and straightforward death metal, and that's what Cruciamentum know how to do. Even the EP that soon followed later, Engulfed in Desolation, that's some really great stuff too. And it goes without saying, a couple of people in this band, I want to say, I forget who exactly, but half of this band plays in Grave Miasma. They're another really incredible UK-based death metal band, and they're great too. So if you haven't heard Grave Miasma, go check them out. But back to Cruciamentum, ever since all of those releases, they have been continuously working hard in making, not only playing live music, but also writing music and just being hard workers. There was a little bit of an impasse of sorts when it came to them playing live and all that other stuff, but the music decided to continue to move forward. And now here we are with their very first full-length album entitled Charnel Passages. It's 7 tracks, and it clocks in at around 44 minutes in length, and pretty much this album is the much-needed companion piece to everything that this band has been putting out over time. And it really shows you how far along Cruciamentum have come into staking their claim as a very important band in European death metal. I'm very happy with the results here. I'm very excited for what the future will hold for this band, should they continue to make more music or even have more great ideas planned. There's just a lot to think of, and this is a really awesome way to get the word out there. Musically, this is pretty much everything you would expect from a Cruciamentum release. Very hard-working death metal, very strong songwriting, very good production values going for it. I really love the way that everything turned out on this record. Musically, it just sounds phenomenal. I love the franticness and the craziness going on with the guitars. You hear it on tracks like the opening track, The Conquered Sun, The Dying Light Beyond Morpheus Realms, and Tongues of Nightshade. Just some incredible guitar work being done on those songs. The riff work is just very immaculate sounding. I love the way that everything is played. It's just very smart and intelligent songwriting being put on display here. Even the solo work is great too. I love the way that it sounds. It really does feel reminiscent of earlier death metal records. I love the way that the solo sound, but overall the guitar playing is just very awesome to listen to. The bass work is very good too. I love the way that it sounds. It's audible. It doesn't feel too overly dominant, but yet it feels warm enough for this kind of style of death metal. And it really does serve a nice thin balance for what's being represented on this record. When it comes to the drums are fantastic to listen to. I like this drummer style. Very good speed. I love the way he plays the double bass, the quick fills, the blasting. Just a lot of great moments to be heard as far as the drumming is concerned. It really feels like a death metal record when you listen to the drum performance, especially when it comes to the more lengthier, methodical sort of songs on this album. Going back to the opening track, The Conquered Sun, and then the closing track, Collapse. Just some really good drumming going on those particular songs in the moment. And another thing to point out about this record is the use of keyboards. I really like how effectively used the keyboards are here. It really does have a bit of an imprecation-esque sort of mentality going on here. Of course, you would think keyboards don't really have a little bit of a fit in death metal, but then again, you think of stuff from bands like Nocturnus, and once again mentioning imprecation. The keyboards on here feel very right. They feel appropriate. They fit the themes. They fit the song stylings, and I love the way that they're played and handled here. And when it comes to the vocals, very strongly worded, very powerful vocals being done here. I love the way this guy sounds. He has a great vocal delivery, very well worded, articulate, but the way he sounds is just very powerful. It's very strong, and it has a very intimidating factor for it. It really feels very intimidating for every single track that you listen to on here, hearing this vocalist do his thing and just deliver a very memorable vocal performance. So, overall, if you've been following Cruciamentum over the years, and if you are a fan of what this band has been putting out, you're going to be extremely satisfied with an album like Charnel Passages. I think this is one of the best death metal debuts to come out this year. This is very much a hard work companion piece to everything that this band has been putting out over the years, and I really do think that this band has enough love and respect and passion for death metal to continue on forward and just create some incredible music. So if you're a fan of death metal, whether it be old school, new school, in the middle, contemporary, what have you, Cruciamentum deliver an amazing debut with Charnel Passages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you a link in the description box to the Profound Lore Records Bandcamp page, where you can stream this album in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can buy it digitally, and it is also available in CD format. I believe there's going to be a vinyl version coming in November, so keep an ear and eye out for that when that news is made available. So again, the album is Charnel Passages by Cruciamentum. This is released on Profound Lore Records. Go support this, and for a score, I'm going to give this a very strong 9 out of 10. Very memorable debut for death metal. If you've heard this album, let me know what you think of it and how you think it compares to what Cruciamentum has put out previously. So I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until next time, Armijo out.